Hello, this is Pranav from Aquatic Express, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Neon Tetra and how to care for them. So for starter size, these guys max out right around 1.5 inches, so they are pretty small fish. So you do want to keep that in mind when you're considering tank mates and tank size. Temperament, these guys are extremely peaceful. They're never aggressive. They generally leave each other alone for the most part. They leave other fish alone for the most part. They're not fin nippers or anything like that. In terms of tank mates, you do have a wide range of options. A lot of your other tetras would be would be good choices. So your other neon types, so your gold neons, your black gold neons, your black neons. Um, Cardinal tetras would be a good option. Ember tetras would be a good option. Glow light tetras are also a good option. Your black skirt and your white skirt tetras would be a good option. Even your larger tetras like your Congo tetras are a great option. Most of your rasboras are going to be a good choice. So your Harlequin rasboras, your green, any of your smaller ones like your green Kubitai rasboras, your chili rasboras, also the Galaxy rasbora, also known as the Celestial Pearl Danio. Pork chop rasboras can work. The Yeah, pretty much any of your rasboras are going to be a great choice. Some of your live bears can also be a good choice. So your mollies, your mollies and your platy, your mollies, your platies, your guppies are all pretty much fine. I would maybe exercise some caution when it comes to your mollies and your swordtails, just because they can get a bit aggressive sometimes. But for the most part, your platies and your guppies and endlers are going to be pretty much fine choices. Most of your Danios are going to be fine. From your zebra Danios to your giant Danios, leopard Danios, any of those could be good options. Most plecos are fun. So your bristle nose plecos, your clown plecos, even your rubber lip plecos are all great. Are all great options. Cory cats are also a good option. Bettas can work. Just make sure you keep them in at least a 10-gallon tank with these guys. All right. So now, in terms of water parameters, these guys are fairly kind of easy in my experience. Temperature, they're fairly resilient. Anywhere from 72 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit is going to be perfectly fine. So I would have a heater in here with these guys. pH, anywhere from a 6 to a 7.2. They can go above 7.2. I just wouldn't recommend it. They don't tend to do as well. My pH personally is right around like a 7.6, and they don't tend to do as well. You do want to make sure you put these in a cycled aquarium. So no ammonia, no nitrite, nitrates 20 ppm or less. Yeah. So if you have soft water, these guys could be a great option for you. Okay, so in terms of tank size, so these are fish that you do want to keep in groups. So you do want to keep these in groups of at least 6. The more the merrier. The bigger the group, the better. It's more ideal. I would say a minimum of a 10-gallon aquarium, just because you do want to keep these in a group. In a 10-gallon, I'd say you could maximum do like 8 neons. So if you can get like a larger tank, like even like if you can get something larger, like a 20-gallon, it's gonna be even better, because you can easily do like 8 to 10 of these guys with some other fish even potentially. In terms of tank setup, they're not picky in terms of the tank setup. I'd say substrate really doesn't matter. They don't really care. Gravel or sand, so just choose what you like. Plants, fake or live work. They do really like live, as you can see. But fake plants can also work. Pretty much any of your decorations are fine, as long as they're not like too, yeah. So you can even add some like standard decorations, like maybe like if you want like a ship or like a SpongeBob house, anything they can hide in is good. For some structure, they do like structure. It makes them feel comfortable, because they will often hide in the structure when they do feel threatened, especially in a large group. They will hide clumped up together. In terms of feeding these guys is not hard. They'll eat flake pellets. They'll eat flakes. They'll even eat frozen brine shrimp, and you can give them frozen bloodworms. The only advice if you're gonna give them frozen bloodworms, just make sure you chop them up into smaller pieces. That's what I do when I feed my neons frozen bloodworms. But yeah, just the thing with feeding is just making sure the food is small enough to where it fits in their mouths. You don't want to be giving them super like big pellets. But yeah, all right. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.